Hey YouTube, coming at you with my last little holiday cup. Team Breloom, Pikachu Libre, and Ducklets. So I start with Breloom because someone's like in the comments, my Force Palm Breloom is absolutely like wiping out opponents. So I tried it, and it does work. Like Force Palm does so much damage on this Pokemon, but also you are so glassy. So kind of paired it with like Ducklet as like a little bit of bulk in the back, and then Pika Libre as a safe swap. Again, just kind of using what I had. I didn't really want to build up much for. I built up a Breloom for this just to test it out, but I didn't want to build up a ton of Pokemon for this league. So that's the thought process. Archon is in. It is half rock, so I'm like, okay, I'll just stand here, and then 3 wing attacks later, I am out because I am double weak to it. So I probably should have got out, but you know, a little slow on that one. So I do Thundershock it down, and then it comes in Litwick. So I'm going to get at least one Thunder Punch off, and then let's see if I instant swap the Ducklet or just try and go one more. Instant swap the Ducklet, start taking resisted moves here, and it is a Wiggly. So basically I'm going to get up to almost 2 moves here. I feel like this is an easy bait because I feel like Wiggly is probably going to be their win con here. So throw the Bow Beam, and they get to a move, so I'm going to shield because I want to get off a Brave Bird, get a couple more wing attacks on the Litwick to then hopefully I can get to another Thunder Punch to take it out. So Brave Bird, goodbye. Wiggly, out comes their Litwick. I do get a couple. Means it is definitely within Thunder Punch range, so we'll shield this up. And then I should get to the move first because you get to these moves very quickly on Pika Libre. So I will take it out here. See, this Breloom is very glossy. It was kind of fun. By barrel, so half normal typing, which means I'm going to delete it. So 1, 2, 3, fourth Force Palm will take it out. And this time I'm 1 to a move. So I do decide to throw a move like resisted or not. I still feel like anything in this meta is going to chip, and it's not like Pika Libre is an answer to this. So I honestly need to chip, and look at how much that does. A resisted Seed Bomb doing like 40% to a Cottony, which is fantastic because now that basically puts it in Flying Press range, Thundershock Flying Press range. And then once I see the Jelson in the back here, I'm kind of like, okay, so now I probably want to try and run with Ducklet here because I can definitely do a lot of damage. And again, here I'm always just grab the shield or take it out. I know I'm very inconsistent I'm much more consistent with my lack of baiting in the open Great League. I definitely have baited a lot more here, and I've kind of explained why. A lot of the times it's easier to bait here. Try and get the farm down, and then yes, because I've already hit this Cottony with Seed Bomb, and I've already got a couple wing attacks, it is now within like 35% range, which means the Flying Press basically one-shots it because this move is insane in a little cup. Marowak is a terrible lead, so going straight into Ducklet. Get hit with a Rock Grass. So neutral flying, neutral grass, ancient power, super effective. So at this point, I'm just like, again, grab a shield or take this out. I kind of need both to happen. So they decide to let it go. I almost think that's the worst case scenario because I'd rather just try and get ahead on energy on Breloom. But now I got to come in with Pika Libre here, and as you can see, these fire spins are really adding up here. Shadow Marowak doing a ton of damage with these fire spins, and it's not like Thundershock is doing a ton of damage here. I will get off one move here, but Breloom's probably going to have to take some fire spins here, and that is not going to be a good outcome for me. And they give up switch into Tangrowth, which is really nice, but again, look how much these moves are doing. I can't really take any move, plus 1 fire spin's going to take me out, so I just need to shield this move up. It's a little slow to the moves. It's not slow. Yeah, 15 is a bit slow given how glassy you are. So it's 15 turns worth of moves to the Seed Bomb and Dynamic Punch. So, and then Force Palm here would have been resisted, but we CMP'd. This will chip. It's resisted, but this should take me out 1 here. Now, can I Thundershock them? How low am I? Nope. And they fire spin me down, even though I have like 15% health. Okay, goodbye. Pikachu, just a regular Pikachu. They get out into Lit Leo. That is not. Oh my goodness. So we. Okay. So I thought that I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea because you're half normal. Well, you're also fire, and those incinerators delete me in 2 moves. So that's unfortunate. Now, Pika Libre is probably gonna have to sweep here. They decide to let the move go, which is resist. I mean, it's just a bubble beam, so that makes sense. So do I try and grab a shield back here immediately? Yes, I'm going to flying press to try and grab a shield back immediately. If they shield, I think I'm going to have to commit to the resisted Thundershock down. And they do shield. That's just a visual glitch. So I'm going to have to shield here and basically commit to the... Or not going to shield, okay. But I'm still probably going to have to commit to a... never mind. Why don't you just talk about what's actually happened instead of thinking about it? Okay. Hit them with the flying press, and they get out, and it is a Diggersby in the bag, so flying press... Should one-shot a Diggersby super effective move in a little cup? No, does not. Diggersby is just... Is Diggersby that tanky? And either way, Fire Punch and Scorching Sands is nothing that my Ducklet needs to worry about. So farm that down. Have the shield in case Pikachu has a move here, but Bubble Beam for the win. Pikachu, even though it is a balloon flying Pikachu, it is still just an electric Pokemon. And as you can see here, the Force Palms are adding up. But this thing has Fly, and even if it didn't, I don't even think I want to take a Discharge on this Pokemon, honestly. And they come in weakly, and one Charm is basically going to delete me. But I do get to a Seed Bomb, so this will grab a Shield. But do get taken out with that. So Ducklet got... Yeah, Ducklet is the bulk on this team. Let me know. So this cup is on in 2 weeks again. So I don't hate this cup because of, it's a little cup. I think there's a lot of strengths in this little cup. I think these battles go insanely fast. And there's no Shuckle, Bronzer, or Smeargle. So having those 3 Pokemon not in a little cup is fantastic. So we have a week of open Great League, Ultra League, Match League, and then we have Great League, and this cup is on again. Little Holiday Cup, December 31st to the 7th. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to be doing. I feel like most people will default to Great League, but you know what? Given how fast these battles have gone, and given that there is kind of a variety of Pokemon that you can use, I wouldn't be surprised if some people actually do play this meta during that week. So let me know. Maybe I can save some submissions and use those there. And yeah, okay, Lantern, fantastic lead. Finally, they get out into Amoonguss, which is half grass, so I'm coming in Ducklet. I feel like any charge move here is gonna hurt. Grass Knot, yeah, that would hurt, so I'm wing attacking a bunch. I think they're gonna get to a move before I get to take them out with the wing attack, so I'm just going to take them out with a Brave Bird. Bubble Beam would be resisted. They end up actually shielding, which is okay. So now you're just going to commit to the 2 shields, come out with some energy, but down to 0 shields, which is not amazing. So we'll see what they come back in with. It is a Lantern, so we will just Brave Bird. I'll be interested to see if I instant swap if the timer's up. Yeah, going to instant swap straight into Breloom. We'll see what they have in the back. It is a Razor Leaf Tropius. So I think Dynamic Punch is the right move. This is double resisted Seed Bombs because they're half grass, half flying. So I should have thrown the Dynamic Punch. Not that it would have done much. And by this point, they will have a move. And that's probably going to one-shot Pika Libre. Pika Libre is so glassy. So that gets taken out. And then Ducklet gets taken out. So Razor Leafer in the back is tough to overcome when you have 0 shields and just are glassy in general. Okay, this Galette's an interesting one because Force Palm is double resisted and their Mud Slaps are resisted, but you have a Seed Bomb which is super effective. Basically, I can't really get out of here because Pika Libre is going to get killed, so I need to align Ducklet. So I basically just need to lose in the 1 shield here and then come in here with Ducklet. Maybe even shielding this charge move, maybe letting it go. Yeah, letting it go. It is just a brick break, so they try to lower my attack, which is my defense, which is kind of weird when you only have Mud Slap and that's not doing anything. So now I have a ton of energy, so I'm going to Brave Bird to just take this Ducklet out or put it within Thundershock or like grab a shield, and I grab a shield. So now Pika Libre is going to kill this, and it's a Lit Leo in the back, so we will throw the Flying Press, take this Lit Leo out, and then Pika Libre shield advantage on Ducklet is basically a top left for my opponent. And they do top left. Chinchou. So again, good lead seeing a water electric Pokemon. They are not leaving. But look at how much those Thundershocks are adding up. And I know all the moves are resisted. And it is just a Bubble Beam. But resisted Thundershocks and resisted Bubble Beam has taken me down to the red. Which just like, that's insane. Throw the move because I don't know what they're at. One Ducklet wing attack just absolutely destroys me. Get my Pika Libre on there with a visual glitch, and they have a Razor Leaf Pumpkaboo in the back, so we are going to lower their attack immediately because it's basically a fast move damage Pokemon. Don't really need to worry about the charge moves. Wing attack super effective. Razor Leaf is neutral, so let's just lower their Razor Leaf attack. Shield this up so I can keep alignment with my Pika Libre here. And I do take him out. Brave Bird because they're going to save shields for Pika Libre, so they're not going to shield this. Which means that this game is over. Wiggly. When you don't have an immediate answer for Wiggly, I've mentioned this multiple times, and this is why Wiggly is actually like a good strategy. If you don't have an immediate answer for Wiggly, you're in trouble. And now I faced a Wiggly and a Miltank. Hey, looks like the triple normal team that I suggested as a top team. So I suggested this as a top team. Wiggly, Miltank, and then another normal. Pick a Diggersby or whatever. Because it is a very deadly combo to have a Charmer and then some bulk normal in the back when there's not really many fighters in here. As I come in with my Force Palm Breloom. So I'm going to shield because, again, Wiggly should delete me. So now I'm going to have to double shield because I really don't want to take any move here. And I want to come out with some energy. And they immediately come in. So I tried to I was hoping I get to a move. But those charms basically deleted me. So I wasn't even going to get to a move because a 3-turn move to get to 15 is tough. So just no shot there. That's a really tough matchup. Okay. Going into Ducklet here against their Drifloon. Gonna shield up. Even Icy Wind is neutral and a Shadow. That would pretty much take me to the red here, if not out. And they speak about not leaving. That was a weird transition. They are not leaving. So I'm just gonna Bulb Beam because again, it's an easy bait there when they are not leaving what is generally when they have such an amazing matchup against Breloom and they're not leaving that matchup here. It means one of two things. They have a second answer for Breloom in the back, maybe a Charmer, maybe like a Wiggly or something. Or they had no answer for Ducklet, so they're just kind of staying in here. So that's why I shielded the Ducklet up. Still lost the one shield, just being behind on energy. And let's see what they come in with here. It is Golett, and this is really rough, and followed by a Fire Pokemon Litwick. This game is over. Yeah, so they do not have an answer for Ducklet. Golett and Litwick would get killed by Ducklet, so they just kind of stay in. But I couldn't overcome that. Marowak lead is terrible. Instant swap into Ducklet just to get met by a Rock Throw Graveler. At least I have a super effective Bubble Beam here. Maybe hit them. Maybe grab a shield. Grabbing a shield is not bad because if they take me out here, I can basically come Force Palm Breloom, get to a charge move, and then throw the resisted charge move into the Sand Slash. I can't even get to the resisted move. Well, now they're going to come in, so I have to just throw it. Yeah, so I'm going to be taken out. But if this can put this within red range or grab a shield because they're so scared of how hard this would hit, I can now just sweep with 2 shield Pika Libre. So shield up 1 Bone Club. Let's see if I overfarm. Oh, they have a Ducklet in the back. So I really don't want to take a move from Ducklet, so I'll just take this out here. And I have a shield advantage and energy for the marowak. So one thunder punch here should be enough to take this win. Okay, Little Cup is over. Today is the 23rd. Tomorrow, top teams for Great League and Ultra League. And then we will cover some Great League and Ultra League from myself and then viewers that submitted earlier in the season. I have like 25, maybe like 20-ish submissions in my inbox right now. So I'll go through a bunch of those and showcase those. Plus I can get ahead on work may not be busy because my director is gone. I'll be acting director for the next couple weeks. But hopefully work is quiet enough that I can just like pop out a bunch of Great League and Ultra League videos so I don't have to work too much over Christmas. So yes, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. That'll be in a couple days. I celebrate, so I have family coming up. And then, yeah, I got to clean up this basketball net will stay behind me, but I've got a ton of stuff to clean up before my parents come here in the next couple days, which they're here today. If you're watching this, yeah, not yet. They'll be here in a couple hours. Yeah, and that's basically it. So we'll grind this year out like always, and then I'll do a wrap up. Yeah, I keep promoting this wrap up. Like, what's so important about this season long wrap up? It'll be on the 30th probably. The season long wrap up is going to be like, if you like Dan rants or just Dan discussion talk, it's going to be like a 30-minute video on that, on like the state of the game, how I feel about the game, the state of the channel, where I see taking the channel and future channels that I'm going to bring out and what that may mean for this channel. Yeah, so it'll just be like a long discussion. It's weird to call it discussion when it's basically just me talking for half an hour, but that'll be maybe the 30th. Anyways, that's it. Go away calendar, go away clear this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.